unemployment benefits and extend them for those who can't find another job right away.
After Obama's election, benefits were extended to as long as 99 weeks in some states. Now the president's campaign ads list the extension as an example of how the president kept his word.
2 million Americans can know with certainty that they won't lose their emergency unemployment insurance at the end of this month.
But that certainty, knowing that a check is waiting, has some nasty side effects. When unemployment insurance first began, it lasted 16 weeks. FDR said it wasn't a permanent cure. Today's 99 weeks is unprecedented. Progressives call that
a kind program that takes care of the poor guy who gets fired.
This is what has been said about every welfare and government benefit program since the Great Society began.
Economist Steve Moore.
They're helping people in need. But you know what we found, and 40 or 50 years of evidence just proves this, that these benefits oftentimes hurt the people who we're trying to help the most.
Paying people not to work does lead some to delay taking a new job. 1/3 of today's unemployed Americans find work right when their unemployment benefits run out. That happens everywhere. In Denmark, a socialist government once offered laid-off workers 5 years of unemployment benefits. When did many Danes finally find work? Surprise! After exactly 5 years. So Denmark cut benefits to 4 years. Danes then found jobs in 4 years. So Denmark cut the benefits in half. But America has moved in the other direction.
We've created 9 months, and then 12 months, and then 18 months, and then 2 years, and the problem is it becomes a way of life.
What should government do to help people in need?
Give them money.
They need to find more jobs.
At this food stamp and job center, people are accustomed to handouts and want more.
Is there something more they should do for you in here?
Help us more.
Have you looked for jobs?
Yeah.
No jobs around?
Really? I asked my team to check that out. Within a few blocks of that welfare office, they found lots of businesses that want to hire people.
Yes, we are hiring.
This frozen yogurt store wishes more people would apply.
We need like 2 or 3 people at all the time, basically.
So does this burger joint.
We're hiring for cashiers, also chefs, and prep guys.
Of 79 businesses that we asked in less than 2 hours, 40 said they would hire. 24 said they'd take people with no experience. The owner of this restaurant said he'd hire lots of people.
How many?
About 12 to 14 people. I would hire more than that, but the hardest thing is to get good help.
How many could come with no experience?
I would probably take like 9. Probably take 9 and train them.
And at the welfare office, people told us there are no jobs.
No, there's plenty of jobs.
Outside that welfare office, we met this woman who said she works for Human Resources.
There are no jobs around?
I don't think so. There wouldn't be this line out here if there was.
Is it possible they're not really trying?
Some of them, a lot of them are not, but you can tell the ones that are trying.
And do you think you and Human Resources encourage people to be dependent?
Yes, we do.
So what should be done about that?
I don't really know. I don't really know. So I guess stop giving away the money and then they'll get a job.
And you work for the government.
That's right.
The restaurant owner says some people who ask him for work don't really want a job.
You think some of them are just looking to apply so they can say to the welfare office, look, I applied?
A lot of times, yes.
I get the feeling that they're teaching dependency over there. They're teaching people, we'll take care of you. You don't need to go learn stuff.
They got to be doing something because I can't even find good help.
Have you looked for a job?
I can't work right now because I'm on disability.
There's nothing out there. Nothing.
There are no jobs?
No, nothing in my field. I'm a medical assistant.
And what about going outside your field and working in a restaurant?
Restaurant is not going to give me the money I need to stay where I am. I end up in a shelter working in a restaurant.
The benefits have become generous enough that people can say, look, I can live on this amount of money, and I'm going to decelerate my job search. I'm not going to really look for a job until those benefits expire.
I don't mean to single out the inner city. Let's go to the beach. Dependency on government is everywhere. This is the Jersey Shore, the real one. Life is good. Some seasonal workers here work for the summer and then stop. They collect unemployment the rest of the year. Bill Quinn's worked as a lifeguard here for 20 years.
Just a lifeguard, sitting on a stand, sitting on a wood.
It's harder work than that. They sometimes save lives. And these experienced lifeguards supervise others. But after the summer, what's his jobs plan?
Unemployment. It averages about 500 every 2 weeks.
Lifeguard Vince Piccarelli collects unemployment too.
This will be my 11th year.
In most states, some seasonal workers can get unemployment benefits the rest of the year. Many beachgoers were not happy about that.
If they aren't working, they should be looking for a job.
It's pretty sweet. I would like to get paid while I'm not working. I like to be getting paid right now to be hanging out on the beach.
More than went to Jersey.
But those payments have consequences. New Jersey had to borrow money from the feds to pay its unemployment benefits.
New Jersey, we ran out of money. The unemployment benefits going out were more than what we had in the banks.
This state legislator tried to change the policy to exclude seasonal work like lifeguarding. The lifeguards aren't happy about that.
It would devastate me. I'd have to change everything I do. But it is a valid argument.
I guess I can survive cutting back on something too, you know.
Or how about getting a winter job? But why bother when those unemployment checks are coming?
There is a lot of dignity at work, and I think this is one of the worst things about the unemployment insurance system. It takes away the dignity of people actually going to a job every day.
Can I ask you a question for a TV? Everywhere I go, people are telling me there are no jobs.
There's a lot of jobs. People don't want to work because they want to live off the system nowadays. That's what's happening. They don't want to get off the welfare system because they're happy that the system is taking care of them.
Paying people not to work, like those lifeguards John Stossel told you about. It has nasty unintended consequences. Greece spent years doing that, and when they threatened to tighten their belts, it led to this. Is this in America's future? We go to Greece next.
You started there?